Legend of Total War here, and today I've got a 7-year disaster battle. Playing as Lothern on very hard difficulty. We've got essentially 2 armies, so a lot of force up against 3 Dark Elf armies. So we are pretty significantly outnumbered, and they do have a lot of experience. Our armies are pretty basic troops. The garrison's maybe a little bit better with the Sword Masters of Hoeth, but it's also got things like Silver Helms, which are garbage. But maybe we can make use of them. The biggest concern here, I think, in this battle is going to be the Dark Shards. There are so many of them, and it's going to be very difficult to waste all of that ammo. But I'll do the best I can. I don't think that a small-scale battle would be beneficial here. They don't have any beasts or anything, and we'll be able to utilize choke points. So, essentially, the more troops that they send in, the better. So let's do that. But yeah, the balance of power is obviously not particularly favourable, and it seems about right. You know, those 3 armies, it's not going to be easy to deal with. Alright. It's also going to be fairly cramped at the back here, but I'll make do with what we can. Let's get things a little bit more organised first. People often ask me, you know, why don't I use control groups? And the truth is, I just don't like control groups. I've used them in the past, and every time I use them, I just think to myself, I just wish I didn't. Alright, I'm going to put 2 over here. Generally speaking, because I've defended Lothern quite a few times in the past, generally speaking, the AI does tend to gravitate towards attacking down this way, more so than here. So we want to be attacking where they're going to be most concentrated. So another thing is that we probably want to use up the Lothern Sea Guards ammo first, because they can at least go into melee. Another problem with what we've got is that a lot of our units are, you know, anti-large, and the enemy have like no large units, so they're pretty much wasted. We do have Sword Masters of Hoeth, but you know, on very hard difficulty, I find that the Sword Masters of Hoeth really don't scale well with that. Like, they're good, but for their you know, how they're rated on the balance of power, they don't perform as well as they should. You know, on this difficulty. In fact, most melee units don't perform as well as they should on this difficulty. Alright. So we've got these 2 here. I want to keep them as far back as possible, so they can arc their shots as best possible. We also want to keep the Silver Helms in reserve. And out of the way, but not in front of the artillery. So maybe just move them just a little bit further forward. It's also important, I think, that we don't have them on fire at will. Guard mode, every shot counts. We're up against a lot of enemies here, and we need to rely on our missile units. Because our melee will fail us. As it always does on this difficulty, you have to rely on missile units. Because you can't break them. You know, flanking them is not going to work. It just doesn't do anything. Oh, oops. Okay. And this one can stay back as well. Just keep it in reserve. Alright, now let's try to have like a choke point fight here to some degree.
It will be done.
Alright, I'm going to put 2 spearmen in each spot to begin with. Now, I know this is part of the army, and we should try to actually be sacrificing the enemy. Sacrifice the garrison first, but let's just focus on winning the battle first. Alright, keep these guys in reserve, send them out as needed. These guys here, put you up front there, and you here. Alright, now as for archers, we want to be using the Lothern Sea Guard first. So all of them, don't fire at will. Guard mode, yep.
The skies are ours.
And we'll keep these 4 in reserve. Actually, bring 2 of them up on the walls here so they can utilize the towers. And as for the Great Eagle, I mean, I could come out here and try to waste the enemy ammunition a little bit. But I'm not sure if that's going to be... I'm not sure if it's going to do enough. Anyway, that seems to be set up about as best we can. It's very cramped, but I'll do what I can. Alright, I will use this. Try and slow them down a bit. Okay, the artillery towers. Don't be aiming for the siege towers. That's a waste of shots. Good, Eagle's fast enough to be able to dodge that. So yeah, just get the towers to do a little bit of damage at the start. Because even if we tried to hold the walls here, I just don't see the value in it. I've just found so many times, whenever I've held the walls against an army like this, I've just regretted it. Especially on these difficulties. On normal difficulties, it's not so much of a problem. But when up against a melee-focused army, just don't do it. So, balance of power is even at the moment, which is good-ish. Try to shoot into here a bit, where that's nice and blobbed up. Alright, get off the wall. Bring him back over here. Because another thing is, like, because they outnumber us, eventually they'll put enough troops on the wall that even if we do still have troops on the wall, they'll still capture the towers. Or they'll just be here and the towers won't be able to shoot anyway. But the towers certainly do damage. I'm not saying that they don't. It's just fighting on the walls is such a disadvantage on this difficulty. Because they're very hard to shoot while they're up on the walls. Taking a bit of damage with the Eagle. It's not great. Oh, I see. This thing here is trying to shoot at me. Good. Good. Maybe it should keep doing that. Maybe I'll hit their troops. Come on, hit your own troops. Yes! That's what we want to see. Good, I think, yeah, that looks like it hit its own units. Good, 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 good. Alright, this guy over here is under attack. Just let it be for the time being, though. He'll be fine. Actually, maybe just move him back here, just for now. I want to keep him out there. Alright. Yeah, shoot it just a little bit. Yeah, so I'm trying to get these towers to hit their own units. That would be great. Without actually hitting us. See, that hit me. Oh well, it's just the Eagle. Alright, bring it back over here. Let's just focus on this now. Alright, archers need to be aiming for over here. Because that's where they're going to be most accurate. Same with you, aim over there. Okay, just bring the Eagle back over there. I would like to keep it out there, keep wasting enemy ammo, but I'm not going to be able to micromanage that well enough. Too prone to mistakes, so... Because you need to be constantly dodging with that. Alright, that's enough. Doesn't matter if this guy here dies. How'd you go for kills? It's a good start. But good balance of power at the moment. But we got to keep in mind that they still have a full army to come. So we don't want to waste all of our strength right at the start.
Northern Sea Guard. It shall be done. Death to all!
Oh my god, some of these guys aren't on guard mode. Good number of kills on that. It's good. They're running back, so just leave him be. We don't want him to die, but still, having a single entity dudes out here tanking the initial wave, really effective way to get them into a blob and shoot them.
Without fail. This is madness. Eagle Claw. This fight is lost.
We've also got a lot of troops over here. We could certainly shoot that.
For the king.
Good start with the artillery, but their ammunition will not last the whole battle.
Orders understood.
Okay, that's enough.
Halt! Orders received. Asa! Attack! Seal! Sinner! At once! Moving out! Forward!
Try to get back behind their units over here so they not got good shots on you with their missile units. So far, a reasonable start.
You're in there! To battle! They're using magic!
Good kills so far on all the artillery. We've used up a little bit less than half of our ammo.
Ready and eager! At once!
Don't go charging after their archers. It's a huge mistake doing that.
Right away!
Okay, there's the murderous prowess.
Eagle Claw! Battle calls!
Shit, what are you doing here? Get back.
Asa! Advance!
Sometimes guard mode doesn't stop them from doing that. If you tell them to attack something that they can't see in the first place, they'll
Prince of Alpha!
still do it.
Move! As you say. For Azorian! For Oakland! Halt! Prince of Alpha!
Just keep trying to dodge those shots for now. These ones here are almost out of ammo. We've got plenty of reserves, so trick is here, just don't panic.
Eagle Claw!
And they get one murderous prowess, and it was for the most part wasted.
To war! Northern Sea Guard! It shall be done! We will obey! Kill them! The winds turn against us! Hold!
Good kills on this one. Especially considering it's on dark shards. Just, how much ammo you got left? 10, 13, and 9. Okay. Not a lot. So you got plenty of ammunition on the archers, but balance of power has been going down, despite the slaughtering that we're doing, because every time we kill someone, they send more. Killing the enemy general is really not that important in this.
For our ancestors! Noble prince! Loyal!
Don't get me wrong, we'll try to, but it shouldn't be the entire focus of what you do.
To the fray! Hold! Understood!
God damn it. I hate that about that artillery sometimes, shooting our own men.
Lothern Sea Guard! Asa, move!
Alright, we definitely don't want this guy to die, so let's pull him back.
Advance! Eagle Claw! For duty!
430 kills, 170, 257. Alright. Maybe try bombing over here. Just want to kill as wherever's the most concentrated. Okay, move them up. They've got shields, don't they? Yep. So they move up now, and
understood.
yep.
Eagle claw. Attack! Northern Sea Guard.
Yeah, don't want this guy fighting anymore. Bring him back. Enemy general's almost dead. Let's take her out.
Direct me. It will be done. A pace. Steel.
How'd they end up doing? I think they did more damage necessarily than they did kills. This one got 600 kills. Very nice. Wow, that's a lot. Of course, sending the cavalry to run down enemy units, that'd be silly. They're just going to die. So the Black Ark Corsairs, those would be important targets to maybe shoot, because they do a lot of high melee damage.
Archers, we away. White lions. Sinaf. Eagle claw. Without fail.
Alright, almost out of ammo. Make it count. Okay, enemy lord is dead. Excellent. Marathi's still causing damage out here, so let's kill her.
Noble born, loyal,
Keep this one here just to provide leadership buffs for our troops.
Eagle claw. Storm riders. For duty.
The unit's been wiped out. Doesn't. It's probably just spearmen.
Die, Druki.
Shit, this one here's getting wrecked. Get her out. Well, get the eagle out. I mean,
Swordmaster of Put. Can I be praised? Asa, forward.
so I got that's not good. We're just about out of ammo, and the balance of power is even. Okay, the enemy artillery's here. That means the last of their reinforcements have come in, probably.
It shall be done. Asa,
This is it now.
move. Lothern Seaguard.
But balance of power is slipping away from us a little bit.
We will obey. For the king.
Okay, take out Marathi. Just have the eagle stand back. Oh, no. I was trying to take out Marathi, wasn't I?
I am ready. Pain will not save you. Archers.
Alright, need to send some more over here.
For order.
Balance of powers. Yeah, now that we've lost used up the artillery, it's hard to get big chunks of balance of power on our side.
Lothern Seaguard.
So it's good. They're shooting into the shields and we're shooting them. It's good to see a unit of dark shards get eliminated with near full ammo. That's what we want to be seeing. Okay, looks like Marathi was taken out as well.
Acknowledge.
This is out of ammo.
Archers, for duty. Asturian willing.
It's very cramped over here at the moment.
Nakoi.
Let's move this one back for now.
Moving out. Silver Helms.
I still don't see it as being a good a time for the Silver Helms to get in there. I don't see them being able to give us an advantage. Because they'll just get immediately delayed. They can't get a proper charge in there. It's just totally pointless.
We go. Battle calls.
Alright, let's send in a Swordmaster of Hoeth, because I really need them to push these guys back a bit.
Northern Seaguard. Sinner.
Moving out.
Right, this one here doesn't have shield. Move it back.
Forward. Archers. Move.
See, all of those do have shields.
Noble. Advance. Advance. For the king, as you say. Without fail. Ancestors. It will be done. Serve the king.
Oh, not good. Okay, we need to spread out a little bit. Enemy artillery here. If I send the eagle to go and take them out, it's not going to be able to do it. It's too badly damaged, and they'll just turn around and shoot it, so... We're just going to have to suck this up a little bit, unfortunately. And there's no way I can get the cavalry out there. Like, there's no... It's all blocked. There's only one way in or out of the city. Shit, okay, I might try bring the eagle around here. If I can go wide, maybe it'll avoid getting shot. But we've got to take out that artillery somehow. I don't think they're going to be necessarily good at it.
Loyal.
Northern Seaguard.
Shit.
Usher forward.
Move. White lions.
How are they going? They're doing okay.
Archers. We advance.
Get the artillery out of the way.
Go. It will be done. For the king.
Kill them. For order. Assyrian guides us.
Spearmen.
Yeah, definitely want them to be shooting this, not our archers that have ammo left.
Fall back. Archers. As you say.
If we can get the artillery to turn around and shoot at the eagle, that would be even better.
Swordmaster of Hoeth.
Still got some ammo left.
Pull back.
Oh, this one here is getting wrecked by their artillery.
March.
Send another unit of spears out this way.
We away. We advance.
They've actually done a huge blunder there. They're too close to the walls to shoot us.
Orders received.
Okay, turn around over here. We're getting a bit overwhelmed here.
Prince of Elfwan. Forward.
Archers. It will be done.
Okay, it's pretty much all missile units there, so I'm going to send the Silver Helms to go and attack them. Something's shooting at us. I'd much rather the artillery shoot at, try to shoot the Great Eagle than my infantry. It's good that they've stopped shooting for the time being. Still, the balance of power hasn't improved in a while. If this is the last of their balance of power, great. We just need to get some sort of advantage of them. We need to get a win, but I've lost my artillery. Well, you know. They've used... they did a great job, but I can't get any more out of them.
Awaiting orders. Orior. Archers.
I'm almost out of ammo.
Understood. It will be done.
Come over here.
Setting forth. Defending order.
Yeah, the artillery. That's good if they're going to do that. That is really good.
Silver helms.
Right. Move this guy up here, and he can start firing a rope.
Guides us. Archers.
Alright, Silver Helms are doing reasonably well there. How about you come and hit them in the rear? That might just break them.
Archers. For the Ever Queen. For the King. Orders received.
Make sure they shatter.
Silver helms. To battle.
Bouncer power's moving in our favor just a little bit. That's all we need, just a little bit at a time.
Archers!
For our ancestors! For off one! Defending order!
Get them back. So we've got plenty of reserves.
By Alario!
No, they should not be fighting there anymore. Move back. I'll send a unit of White Lions up there to go and fight.
Swiftly! For Assyrian!
Bouncer power's even. That's a good sign. They can still win it though, so let's not start celebrating yet.
Withdraw!
Alright. Go take out that artillery there because they're completely isolated.
As you say!
Onward! Without fail!
For order!
For duty!
122 kills is okay.
Razor, withdraw!
Get in another one.
Black Eye! Northern Seaguard! Kill them! Withdraw! Can I be praised?
If I get a mass route here, that'd be good, but they're not close enough to breaking. Yeah, mine.
Apace!
Honestly, I'm not even surprised with that.
Order come! To war! As you say! For the king!
I need to get in here somewhere. Somehow. Maybe if I just throw pretty much everything that I've got over here, it might cause them enough morale penalty so that we can just break like one or two of them.
Heralds of the wind! Sinner!
So we can break through.
For duty!
Just push enough in here because they'll get the not frightened by enemy units. Just faster and stronger enemies nearby. Just pump a load of troops in there.
Northern Seaguard! Archers! Setting full!
Silver Hounds! We will obey!
See, that one there is also giving them some leadership.
Assa, attack!
It's gonna be close.
Black Eye! Throw back! Enemy fire! Fine Shouser!
Without fail! White Lions!
Son of Oak One! Battle calls! To battle!
Okay, good. We broke all of them. That's what we want to see.
Silver Helm!
Getting them into melee is definitely good.
For duty! Death to all!
Spearmen!
Silver Helms! For fun! Assa, attack!
Position!
Send the Swordmaster Hearth up here as well. Okay, and these two turn around over here and focus over here because we're about to lose in that particular area. The White Lions didn't hold their ground. Oh, what a surprise!
Silver Helms!
So, come on, keep them pinned down. Just stop them from shooting. If you could try to kill the general there, that would help.
Archers! Ancestors! Moving out! For Lothen!
Bouncer power's maybe just a little bit in our favor at the moment. Just a little bit.
Silver Helms! Loyal!
Can't cycle charge here. It's just too cramped.
Archers!
We away!
Do we have any other melee units over here? Not really.
Loyal! We will obey! It shall be done! To the
They're just not doing a good enough job. Alright. If these guys are close by, they'll rip them up a lot faster than Silver Helms. Try and send the Silver Helms over this way maybe. But I can't get them through this unit here. That one's not going to break.
At once!
That's it. We're completely out of ammo. Well, out of ammo. Actually, this one here's still got ammo.
Swiftly!
Bouncer power's in our favor though, but we can still lose here if we don't break them. Now we need to focus on morale breaks because like we're not going to beat them in melee in straight up fights. We have to try to get the advantage of them in other ways. Okay, maybe at this point here, maybe we have actually won.
It shall be done. Silver helms. We away.
It's just very, very cramped out here.
Assyrian guides us.
Understood. Silver helms. Defend order.
How are they doing? Yep, those dark shards, they can hold out pretty well in melee against our swordmasters of Hoeth.
Serve the king.
Kind of frustrating.
The Widowmaker.
Okay, definitely don't want to stay in combat with them. Move back.
Swiftly. Swordmaster of Hoeth. Lothen Seagard.
Still getting shot at here. There's nothing we can do about it. We're out of ammo.
Setting forth. Move. It will be done. We go.
They're out of ammo now too.
Swordmaster of Hoeth.
I really need to stop these guys here from shooting, but I just can't break through there.
Silver helms. Defending order. Asser, move. Move.
That had to be one of the most pathetic charges I've ever seen.
Advance.
Ugh, I do not like silver helms.
Acknowledged. Loyal.
Well, I'm pretty much out of melee units. All I can send in is
Apace.
what garbage I've got left.
Swordmaster of Hoeth.
Oh man, like I said, the bouncer powers, it wasn't one just yet. God damn it. Turned around and saw bouncer powers not in my favor anymore. Funnily enough, if we're going to win this battle, we need the silver helms. They're basically our only hope at this point.
Swordmaster
So like I
of
said,
Hoeth.
melee, you don't win. And once we run out of ammunition, you know,
Acknowledged.
there's only so much you can do.
Orders understood.
Just have to keep... Okay, that helped a little bit.
Assyrian guides us. As you say.
And our guys are breaking through here. That's it. Just get to the enemy archers. We'll stop them from shooting.
Unithar. Hope is fading. Pull back.
Odious.
One dude there. It takes him that long to kill it.
We away. Heralds of the wind.
Swordmaster of Hoeth.
No. No, don't go all that way over there to try and get them. Come back, come back.
Swiftly. At once.
So this one here is getting a little bit of a rest.
Attack.
Yeah, we kill a couple of them with each charge. That's all I can really hope to do. And once again, the bounce power is out of our favor. It's gonna keep going back. Probably because this guy here ran out of ammo. Just gonna keep working at it.
Silver.
At the end of the day as well, their artillery has been essentially neutralized, and a big portion of their bouncer power lies there.
Asser, forward. Forward. Acknowledged. Guardian of order. We will obey.
Alright, send the archers over there. I don't want the swordmasters of Hoeth getting shot. I also want them to have a bit more of a rest.
Silver helms. We advance. By Alario. Prince of Alfwan.
I could just get my cavalry out here. That would be really useful so I could flank them. Alright, let's send some more troops over here. Send them, because I gotta break these damn units over here.
Archers! Oriole! Silver helms! Moving out! Quickly now!
It will be done.
Battle call!
Bounce of power's dropped even further, but I'm still confident we can win this. Okay, that helped that they broke and we can run them down. That's good.
By your command.
Archers!
So yeah, just keep them tied down.
Assyrian willing.
Alright, now, let's see. Alright, let's send the Swordmaster of Hoeth back over here. In fact, send all of the melee infantry, which is essentially all the infantry, over here to fight. And all the cavalry will come around the flank. I can't get through my gate just yet, so we're just going to ignore the artillery for now.
For duty.
Based on where they've put their artillery, they can't shoot properly anyway. Bounce power's even again, that's good. Stay over here, make sure our guys don't break. Funny thing is, even though that we've killed the enemy general, they still have a morale advantage, because you gotta think of this. Plus 10 for not legendary, very hard battles for the enemy. Minus 10, they've lost their general. We? Minus 4 because it's on very hard difficulty, so they've still got the advantage of leadership. But then again, we also have the fort, so that'll take into consideration as well. No.
It will be done.
Main purpose here, don't care who's fighting them, but just stop those dark shards from shooting.
We will obey. Heralds of the wind. Onward.
Alright, now our cavalry can beat this dread spear, but we need to bring it in over here and horse sandwich the motherfucker. Just keep this blob here, that works out just fine. Like I said, it's really just to keep them busy. I hate to say it, but our cavalry is our only hope. Again. So hopefully this guy will come in around over here, and I can use this one as cycle charging. Right, here we go. Nope. Alright, that's fine.
It shall be done. We go. Move. Asa, move. Apace. Swiftly. Moving out. Oriole.
So yeah, just charge into them, but then turn back around and get at these dread spears. Okay, now turn back around.
Ready.
Rear charge them. That might just be the kick that they need to win.
Advance. To the fray. Our allies' weakness sickens me. Kill them.
Alright, that looks good.
Heralds of the
Good,
wind.
broke them. Now there's nothing stopping us from rear charging them.
For Oswald.
Whoops.
Understood.
Not just even clicking on that. Most of the time, playing legendary difficulty, that button isn't there. No time to rest, just get over here. Rear charge them, hopefully win us the battle.
For duty. Without fail. March. For the king. Forward.
Come around, charge them over here.
We advance. For our birthright. For Lothar. I'm tired of this.
And that will win us the battle right there. Watch the bounce of power, it's probably just going to rocket towards us because the army loss penalty should be inflicted any second now. Any moment. Or not. But yeah, we've definitely won. Because all they've got left is the artillery, and they're not going to be able to do anything now without units supporting them. It's a close one, though. We barely had anything left. Might as well, you know, finish these guys off before we worry about them. Yeah, I'm surprised the army loss penalty wasn't inflicted there, considering how much damage they've taken. That's how much the artillery is ranked in balance of power. It's like majority of my troops is worth the same amount as 2 of theirs. Alright, so let's go open this up, finish the job. There it is. And we should definitely try to kill as many of these as possible. Although they didn't do that much damage to us, they could have. Okay, yeah, they just run right through the wall. Easy getaway, huh? Quick. Cheat, no clip. Alright, we're done here. Pyrrhic victory maybe, but that was a difficult battle to win. But we got there. And they suffered a lot more than we did. And I'm sure you can replace whatever you lost. I mean, Regiment of Renown, that's not a big deal. Spearmen, all your archers are still alive. But yeah, 5 of your spearmen units are gone. Which, you know, like I said, you can replace that.
Take them captive.
And most of the enemy forces were obliterated in that fight. Oh god, what's the situation here? What are they doing over here? I have seen them show up and do this kind of stuff before. Anyway, that's the end of this particular disaster battle. This doesn't look like a disaster campaign, so his campaign can now continue without too much concern. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time, fuckers.